Even after 3 movies, we still don't know anything about the aliens or Death Angels from the Quiet Place franchise. And honestly, I don't really buy they just arrive randomly on asteroids because we have seen they can drown in water, which suggests they rely on some form of breathing, which makes it unlikely that they simply drifted through space. Now I get that their heavily armored bodies could help them survive space travel. Maybe they hibernated while traveling. But those same strong bodies would also require a lot of energy to sustain, and yet they don't even eat what they kill. The only hint we get is that they might be feeding on something that came with them. But isn't it too convenient? They travel through the abyss of space and somehow even brought everything they needed to survive in a foreign planet. At this point, these meteor like objects start to feel less like asteroids and more like a spacecraft, which implies high intelligence. But their behavior, it's almost primitive. They barely communicate, they don't strategize, they don't even eat what they kill. They just hear sound and eliminate the source. And that's where it starts to feel inconsistent. Because if they are not random, and if they are not fully intelligent either, then what are they? One possibility that actually makes a lot of sense to me is that these creatures aren't the real alien threat in the Quiet Place franchise. They are tools, or even biological weapons. Hyper evolved predators engineered for very specific reasons. Remove all life forms that make noise but leave the environment intact. Almost like they're clearing the planet, which raises a darker possibility. What if they were sent ahead by a species that can't coexist with existing life or simply does not want to? So they deploy these alien creatures first to eliminate everything, then arrive later to inhabit what's left. And I know this isn't a completely new idea in sci fi, we have seen similar concepts before, but in Quiet Place, this feels like the only explanation that makes their behavior feel intentional rather than just random.